Good morning. Welcome to day 26 of Pray the Psalms. Today we're going to look at Psalm 101. So let's read that together as we get started. I will sing of your love and justice, Lord. I will praise you with songs. I will be careful to live a blameless life. When will you come to help me? I will lead a life of integrity in my own home. I will refuse to look at anything vile and vulgar. I hate all who deal crookedly. I'll have nothing to do with them. I will reject perverse ideas and stay away from every evil. I will not tolerate people who slander their neighbors. I will not endure conceit and pride. I will search for faithful people to be my companions. Only those who are above reproach will be allowed to serve me. I will not allow deceivers to serve in my house, and liars will not stay in my presence. My daily task will be to ferret out the wicked and free the city of the Lord from their grip. So when I first read this psalm and then went back through the questions and started to think through, read it 4 or 5 times and then which word or words or phrase kind of jumped off the page at me, it was the I will statements. He starts this with the first 2 words of the psalm, and almost every verse except for verse 8 starts with those same 2 words, I will, and then it's repeated in a couple of the verses multiple times. But he's making these statements, kind of these declarations of I will, I will, I will, I will. And if you look at what he's saying about what he will do, he starts with I will sing of your love and justice. I will praise you with songs. So this heart of worship, this element of worship that he has in his prayer. And then he moves to himself and says, I will be careful to live a blameless life. When will you come to help me? I will lead a life of integrity in my home. He's got this desire to live to God's standard. Now, we will never be able to live a blameless life on this side of eternity. We know that. But I was impressed, I guess, the words impressed on me how high the psalmist was shooting, what his target was, what the goal was to live a blameless life. We're not going to hit that, but that should be, what we strive for, is to live a life that is blameless, that we are living a righteous life in God's eyes. We're doing what he's asking us to do, living to his standard. He makes the declaration, I will lead a life of integrity in my own home. Like, this is who I am. I'm a person of integrity. I'm living this way. And then he goes through this list of things he's going to reject or avoid, these evil things, vile, vulgar, perverse, people who slander, conceit, pride. And he goes around and lists them all, these things that, he's trying to keep out of his life. So the way that this psalm, kind of struck me was, do I have this type of confidence? And, he starts, this I will statement. And I think about a morning prayer. Some of us wake up with our to-do list. Some of us actually write them out. Or we have some app on our phone that helps us, keep this list of things we need to do so that we can stay on track. How often do we make a to-do list like this? That I will sing of your love and justice. I will praise you. I will be careful. Like, this should be like our spiritual to-do list. That every day we wake up and we make this declaration to God that I'm going to praise you and I'm going to live as best I can. I'm aiming for blameless. I'm going to live to the highest standard I can. I'm going to live with integrity. And I'm going to avoid these things and then consciously live this way throughout our day. I mean, this would really separate our lifestyle from that of the culture around us when we avoid and reject the things of this world because we're striving to live a life of integrity. So I hope that we can make this declaration that we want to, that we will try to live a life of integrity, of high character. So let me share with you my prayer from this morning, from this psalm. And I tried to use some of the words he uses into my psalm as well. So let me read that for us. Father, I come to you in prayer now to thank you for your love, your unconditional, unfailing, never-ending love for me. Please help me to live a blameless life. Help me to lead a life of integrity. Make that a desire of my heart. Help me to reject the things that you find vile, vulgar, and perverse. Help me to avoid slander, conceit, and pride. May I live each day with integrity while helping to fight the evil around me. It's in your name. Amen. So I hope that this psalm kind of stirs some thoughts in your mind about the way we live, kind of the to-do list that we have. Do we strive to live a life of high integrity, of high character, while combating, while confronting the evil that's around us. Um, to help release those things that are just in bondage to our enemy. So I hope this encourages you. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.